Hello, can you hear me?
Arthur, we hear you.
Can you hear me?
Arthur, we hear you. Do you hear us?
I can see your picture now, too.
Okay, well, welcome. Arthur, I just want to ask you how it feels to know that 30 years have gone by since 2001 came out.
A lot's happened in the last quarter century, and 2001 won't be exactly as we predicted. Who would have imagined that the Bell system and Pan Am would have disappeared by then? I just got a cutting from the London Independent about the 2001 30th anniversary, and the final paragraph is particularly apt. It says, "If you are reading this in 30 years' time and laughing yourself silly at the dysfunctionality of our long obsolete internet technology, I can only say that you wouldn't have believed how flash it all seemed at the time." Anyway, over to you, and I'll be happy to answer or evade any questions.
As you know, this event is going out all over the world on the internet, and I have some questions right here from folks around the world. You mentioned aliens, Arthur, and that, of course, is a central theme of 2001, mankind's first encounter with alien intelligence. You said that the consensus among the scientific community was that the existence of alien intelligence was a sure thing. Will we see discovery of alien intelligence in the near future, do you think, or do you think we have a long way to go?
It could happen tomorrow. It may not happen for 100 years. I'm confident that one day it will happen, probably through the reception of radio signals from space. Far too many people believe that the aliens are already here. And let me tell you that I'm sure they're not here because none have yet visited me. At least I think so.
Tom Hanks, you have seen 2001 how many times projected?
Well, I think tonight will probably be my 39th or 40th time projected. I've got the laser disc as well. That don't count.
What did you feel the first time you saw the movie?
Well, the first time I saw the film was the first time I had a true understanding of cinema as art. Here I was very much cognizant, because the first line of dialogue doesn't happen until about, what, 39, 42 minutes into the film, that movies are light and shadow and sound and color. That's it. In the midst of the Vietnam War at that time, which was very much part of my daily life, and I was actually able to understand that when the apes go back and they're armed with their clubs now, they're fighting over a water hole, and they are able to scare off the other apes just by, you know, that beating that one ape gets was like, I mean, I emulated that in my backyard hundreds of times.
This is the helmet from the set.
This is just one scene, right? I mean, it's a whole gestalt that has made an impact on you and on a lot of people.
Let me tell you that my favorite scene in the movie, well, there is plenty of favorite sequences, but my favorite scene has these two guys in it right here.
I may have to write Tom a love letter for saying that.
Bill Anders. Okay, now you saw the film 8 months before you flew on Apollo 8. What did you think when you saw the film? Did you think it was realistic?
I was particularly taken by the surface features, because that was one of my jobs
on the moon.
In the 2001. And I must say that it primed me for a over-expectation of the lunar surface, and I found the lunar surface rather boring.
Now, 2001, of course, was released 8 months before man's first flight around the moon. And I've never forgiven Bill for not saying that he's seen a black monolith on far side.
Well, Arthur, we will leave it at that. And I want to thank you very much for joining us. And I want to thank the panelists for taking the time to be here. And thank all of you for being here.